rotated from the right to left in the first half. And Samatex, done by Samatex. Samatex will tend to have a slow build up from the back, but it's been dispossessed. There comes Midyama, trying to move cautiously down the right hand side. Emmanuel Owusu spread a play, fancies that there, but the flag is up and it's offside. As Emmanuel Owusu spots in that run coming from Emmanuel Anochi. That was a visionary pass there, but Anochi moved too soon. Was flagged offside. There comes Samatex. Would love to have to build up from the back. Couldn't really get through with that. It's a throw-in for Midyama Sporting Club. Referee was close to that incident and whistles for a foul for Midyama Sporting Club. Kingsley Braye. Owusu finds Saki. Saki spread a play to the right hand side, and it's Midyama who will be looking to see if they can have some success on the right hand side, but Samatex not giving them that chance. They drift the ball to the left hand side. There comes Yusuf, but the ball goes straight to their goalkeeper Salman. Gets to Mubarak. Braye couldn't really calm situation and it falls to Samatex. Spotted around there, but the pass was overhit. And it goes straight to Salman, the goalkeeper for Midyama Sporting Club. Owusu. Nice turn by Owusu. Finds Osman. Osman was fouled in the process and wins a free kick for Midyama Sporting Club. Good play, but they lose possession to Samatex. And what could Samatex do with this ball? Abdul, a nice pass there from Abdul, and this could be good, but the flag was up. Offside on the part of Samatex. That was an interesting move there from the Samatex players, but that was very close there. But Kofi Asamoah, assistant referee, says an offside. Foul as Samatex player was brought down.
Well, so far, excuse me, so far so good for both sides, trying to shape up and see how the build-up for the attack would do. Again, both coaches are using different sets of players of this game. First header goes off target. Good enough opportunity for Samatex. That was close, but the build-up was good. Fast break from the middle, using the flanks to advantage. Decent cross sent in. And that was the response from the header. And so it gives us an opportunity to also take a look at other players of the team that we did not hitherto see in their first game. And as the coaches also said in the build up to the game, they also take that opportunity, give them the chance, and then sharpen their edges, their rough edges, before the season begins. Don't forget, first week of the next month, the season commences. Nana Kwajiman knows that it will take some time for him to settle, but he also believes that so far it's been work in progress. So we'll only have to wait and see how it goes, and then the challenges will start getting thrown. Samatex will be looking at Ebenezer Okra and his prowess, and Mediama will also be looking at the hard runs of the likes of Emmanuel Anochi, who's just been dispossessed of the ball. They'll be getting a lot of support from Fatau on the wings. And again, a further understanding of the game and the telepathy will have the likes of Augustine Ofori also combining effectively. Kofi Asamoah we saw in the first game, and I'm sure it will be a straight walk in the park for him in the second match this afternoon. By Mediama, but of course with good caution and with good intent. Goalkeeper runs after that, gets to the ball early enough. Salman in goal this afternoon. Ball brought down nicely, but the game will continue. A quick turn, and he had to take the rich experience of.
It's not about the 90 minutes, it's what you put into the 90 minutes. It's not just about the win, it's about the will to win. It's not just about the jollof, it's about what's inside. This advert is FDA approved. It's not just about the game, it's what you put into it.
A shove in the back, but that notwithstanding, the game will still continue with Samatex having the advantage. William brings the ball back, and the game is spread to the far side. Unfortunately, overhit on that occasion. It goes out into touch for a throw-in. Long ball sent in, looking for options. Kingsley went up, but couldn't get to the ball. And Kingsley is not too happy with the decision taking. He thought he had the advantage. And the game will progress steadily. Handful of fans here at the stadium, and definitely here to enjoy themselves and then to also have fun. Latif will find someone who pushes it forward. That's a strong challenge, and Owusu did very well to maintain his composure, but on that occasion, another of those long overhead runs. Fans are waiting how Samatex will explode on the field, especially William Otto. He started to be a very fast player, and as a fullback, he definitely would have the advantage when he runs down those lines. Good ball control from one end of the field to the other. Eventually he goes down in pain. That's Richard Appiah. And tackle was a bit strong, a bit tough for him. Went down in the process, and quickly referee would get close to see exactly what the situation is. Samatex would also reorganize themselves in defense. A little bit of a caucus meeting going on. The strong man in the middle, Latif, letting them know exactly what to do. And the fans would wait patiently for goal number 1. It could pop up any time, and it could be at any direction. Appiah is up on his feet, and so we're good to go with the throw-in. Ball is sent all the way back to Joseph Nsenkyire. A little bit of a touch, and Samatex have the advantage. They come forward, but faulty pass. Those kind of passes don't go past Fatal. Deals with it nicely. So again, it will be a cautious approach. It's just 10 minutes into the 11th minute now, and no threats so far. Long ball in by Salman. Referee says there was a little push in the back of Owusu, and so would give him the advantage. In goal for Samatex is Musa Zakaria. We saw his exploits yesterday. Pass laid down, he goes into the corner, the cross is on. Salman to the rescue. And now here come Mediama, coasting forward. Anochi loses possession. There's a fight for it. Referee would give the advantage to the Timberlads. Weather fine for Association Football. The sun is up quite a bit. Carefully coming forward, looking for the options as they come through, and that's the pass laid on. Can he get a shot in? He does. Oh, good marksmanship. Safiano in the right place at the right time. He doesn't lose such opportunities when it comes to him, and almost always will make sure that he buries it nice and neat. Goalkeeper Musa Zakaria tried his best, but he just couldn't get to it, and there you see him complaining a bit about the marking in front of him. But opportunity taken. Good goal for Mediama.
Good goal for Mediama Sporting Club, and that was Safiano Osman, who was able to time his run, and that was a lovely run there. And look at that for a placement of a shot from Osman. That pass was very sweet, coming from Mediama player, spotting number 29, Jesse Kingsley Braille, spotted that run coming from Osman. Pass is sweet, just as the placement from Osman. Good goal from Mediama. They are up, and let's see how Samatex will react on that, and that's the goal scorer, Safiano Osman.
Lovely ball to the near side. Good control by William. Owusu tries to cover in. It's picked up by Sawonu. Long ball forward, but goalkeeper. No doubts about that. He's quick on the mark. Medeama Sporting Club gradually building a team, a formidable one at that, for participation in Africa during the CAF Champions League. They've got some tough matches coming up. Fortunately, their fans would get the opportunity to watch Medeama play in Africa at the TNA. Zakaria turned central defender, clearing his lines.
Yeah, today the defense is not looking good for Samatex, and Musa Zakari had to act that sweeping role. Pressure on Samatex defense, making him do that. Long cross there. It's not what Oseya was searching for.
A little bit of a delay on his part, but very lucky Owusu was saved by the bell. Samatex nil, Medeama nil, 16 minutes played. Beg your pardon, I'll take that again. Is Samatex nil, Medeama 1. Samatex nil, Medeama 1. All the way back to goalkeeper. Medeama would love to come forward, but this time around they can't use the wings. Not the best of passes. Yes, Owusu. Medeama leading by 1-0. Goal scored by Safiano Osman. And from the look of things, there could be a couple more goals coming in the match. Samatex are trying to get themselves back into the game. Build up, not the best, but they're still probing.
Yes, Samatex wants to get into the game, and they are looking forward to see if they can the player knew that he was in an offside trap, so clearly he was. The referee spotted that. It's an advantage to Medeama Sporting Club. Goalkeeper Sanmed comes out to kick this one, sending a long one. Good control coming from the Medeama Sporting Club player Anoche. Good defending there from William Otu. It's going to be a corner for Medeama Sporting Club. Lots of green shirts coming back to help with defending. So Medeama Sporting Club have a corner to be effected. The corner has been swung in, but it's been dealt with the defense of Samatex. Good one coming from Owusu. Owusu, good searching ball.
Yeah, lovely
on the left
pass.
Side. And there comes Xiao. Manon Xiao with the ball on the left hand side. His pass couldn't get through. Good reading there from Medeama, and player being tripped down. I love the fact that Medeama Sporting Club are being able to track back Samatex doing well with the long balls, but many a times the final touch to open up the spaces in the defense of Mediama Sporting Club is what is lacking now, as we've done 20 minutes and Mediama Sporting Club are up by a goal against Samatex.
Free header out, but pressure will still be on. Mediama need to come forward. Apia goes down, and thank you very much, says Samatex as they come forward. Here's Kweku Owusu, pushes the ball forward. There's a strong run for it on the far side. Kofi does well to get to the ball and then is sent deep, goes out of the 18-yard box. Still in play. Mediama would want to recover and recover fast. He gets the advantage for that late challenge. Meanwhile, at the other end of the field, there is injury worries for Mediama.
Ooh.
That's the first one.
It's going to be a painful one.
Yep. And then on the other side, there is the other injury worry. Richard Appiah. So referee will encourage him to be up, and he's up on his feet, talking about Richard Appiah. He will go off the field to receive a little bit of attention before eventually getting back onto the field. And referee will allow the game to continue. Free kick advantage will be effected by goalkeeper Salman. Owusu gets his head to the ball, but not too far. Mediama would reorganize themselves as they seek to come forward. Blasted over the line. Throwing quickly effected. Latif brings it to Owusu, who finds Zakaria, and Fatah will allow that to roll over the line for an advantage of a throw-in. One of the consistent players for Mediama Sporting Club over the years. Fatah, there he goes in with a strong tackle, looking to push his colleagues forward. Once again, Fatah sends it back, looks for options. Owusu did well to get the ball away, and then they find solace in Salman, the goalkeeper. Long searching ball forward. Owusu would play the bodyguard role as Mediama take control through the middle, and it could be an opportunity for the goal scorer yet again if he can get his foot on it. The shot is delivered. Musa in the right place at the right time, the goalkeeper for Samatex, and the bill.
Prince effects the corner. It's a deep one. Overloads everyone and goes out of play. And Samatex will feel relieved to see that one. Joseph. Now Musa. There comes Emmanuel. Emmanuel pass, not at Nsenkyire Stadium. and the Timber Giants Samatex are down by a goal to Mediama Sporting Club. Nice cross there by the header. Not that direction he was searching for, not the accuracy he was searching for, coming from the big guy Richard Saki. The cross was good, the delivery was pinpoint, but the header, yeah, he lost his bearing there, and the accuracy was not on point from Saki. Now Samatex moving on. See out there, someone who decides to send the ball back. Now comes Joseph. He finds see out to Sewano. Now it's Samatex who are trying to see if they can have a careful build up from the back. Joseph still moving on. Tries to lip the pass, but the accuracy of the pass failed on that part of Joseph.
Referee calls for a quick water break, which will allow the players to also rehydrate, and then the game will continue. 27 minutes gone in the game, and Mediama lead by 1. Yeah, we have to send the message across that FC Samatex is in total control, although they're trailing by 1, and that was a smart move by Mediama, latching onto the ball, delivering it point and dead on cue.
Yeah,
good work done by Kingsley, laid on the pass, latched on by Safiano, and goalkeeper had no antidote, no answer to that.
Also brilliant build up there from Mediama Sporting Club, and that assist coming from Kingsley, sweet one. And Safiano Osman top it up with that placement.
And that's Isaac Amwako, the goalkeeper's trainer for Mediama, former number 1 shot stopper for Kumasi Asante Kotoko in his heyday. Good job done so far, Safiano Osman, the man whose goal separates the two sides. And meanwhile, Nana Kwajiman is having a quick pep talk with his charges before they get back onto the field of play. And again, we've not seen the potency of Samatex going forward. I mean, they've got players who on a very good day can turn things around. Emmanuel Siao is one of them. He plays a laid back role but joins the attack as and when necessary. They've got a strong midfielder in Abdul Al-Latif, and of course a perfect pair of legs in the central defense, marshaled by Sewonu. Here's Apia sending the cross. It goes over the top. It would be an advantage of a corner kick.
Yeah, you see what Mediama was trying to do. Richard Apia located Emmanuel Anoche at the far side. You can see that calling for that pass, but that was a good reading there coming from William Otu, sensing danger and clearing that. Corner kick for Mediama Sporting Club.
Corner kick advantage. Drilled in nicely. Headed away. Pressure will still be on. Player goes down. Referee says play on. Owusu in control. Doesn't go too far. Mediama will say thank you very much, and it's Anochi who comes forward. Can he go around his marker? He sets the ball into the 18-yard box. There's no connection. And it's Sian who will dart away. Again, cautious, careful build-up approach by FC Samatex. Joseph finds Latif. Owusu's long ball forward. There's a chase for it. And Fatau ever present. Still dangling in there though, but the Mediama fans will encourage their players to do what they are doing. Good control by Apia, lace on the pass, quick turn, and it's to the near side. Unfortunately, Kingsley Briar's foot got in the way. And Samatex will want to turn defense into attack, but Ebenezer Okra, miles and miles offside.
You can see the quick transition coming from Samatex, looking to use those quick guys up front there, and there you can see that Ebenezer Okra moved too soon there. But Mediama Sporting Club are very good with that build-up play in terms of their positional plays in the first half so far. Good control there from Ofori. Now it comes Latif. Latif couldn't really get on that and loses possession to Apia. Apia for Mediama. Finds a dash from Oseyao. Oseyao with a cross. This time the header coming from Kingsley was straight to Musa. And the pair in the midfield for Samatex, Owusu and Abdul Latif, needs to know how to possess the ball, and they are the heart of the team.
Exactly.
In terms of the engine, and if the engine is not working, it becomes difficult for you to operate. That's where Owusu and Latif needs to hold the fort in the midfield for Samatex. Many a times you see them giving out away the ball to their opponent, and there comes Owusu for Samatex. Sends in the pass to the right hand side.
This is about the second or third time he sent one of those long passes and it's failed to get to its destination. I'm sure the telepathy is simply just not there, or is not working.
Yeah, Kweko Owusu is a player that loves to break the formation of the opponent, but when it gets to the time that he needs to read his passes well, that's where it becomes difficult for him. There comes Mediama on the right hand side. Yao finds Kingsley. Kingsley with the ball for Mediama. Spread a play to Fatau. Fatau, lovely dribble there by him, still going on, but good tackle there from Samatex. Now they look to break free on the right hand side. There comes Okra. Okra's pass was overhead there, but Samatex get it down again. There comes Latif for Samatex. Still Samatex with the ball. Owusu gets it. Owusu's pass
again,
is straight to the goalkeeper.
Owusu's pass seemed to be something of an issue that has to be dealt with. He's almost always looking for players who are free to send the long passes to them, but he's been overhitting them consistently.
There's a player down.
Yeah, unfortunately took a bump.
Yeah, Samatex player, I believe, to player sporting number 13 jersey. Could be Joshua Hussein Kodia. Yeah, and you can see the supporters here, and the Samatex supporters are just eager to see their team getting the equalizer. Musa Zakari, goalkeeper for Samatex. Here comes Samed. Samed fancies the throw to Fatal. Mediama, very experienced player for Mediama Sporting Clubs, leaves it to Mano Anoche, sends it down and hit the crossbar, but still no lose. Oh, Kingsley Bryant couldn't really deal with that rebound, but what an effort there coming from Emmanuel Anoche. That would have been
it's been the best effort so far in the game. Such a non-proper, and Zakari was only saved by the crossbar. It could have dipped in. It could have been, goal number 2. But the effort was worth commending from William. Anoche has showed that he clearly loves to get into the fray as he's going forward. And that shot came out of nothing and nearly dipped into the net of Samatex. Kingsley Bry is going forward now, but he needs the support. He waits for the support. He's got one on this right, one on this left. He opts for Richard up here. Good tackle. And here's a shot on target. Oh! He went for placing and not the drive, and he missed.
Yeah, too much touches there in the 18-yard box for Mediama Sporting Club, and that should have been a goal for Prince Owusu. He had the time there to think of what to do with the ball, but the accuracy and precision of the placement was not a good one from Prince Owusu. And look at that, looking to work the goalkeeper, but that was too much. Latif, pass being read there by Fatal. Now comes Kingsley for Mediama Sporting Club. He finds Owusu. Owusu spread it back to Saki. Saki goes to the right hand side to find Yao. Yao's pass was read there, goes out of play. It's going to be a throw in for Mediama Sporting Club. Finds Prince. Now comes Osei. Good link up play from Osei to Richard up here at the right hand side. Richard, what is he going to do? Lovely dribble there, but the goalkeeper comes out large. Musa Zakari, good reading there from him. And that is Richard up here, always tormenting the right hand side of Samatex. And this time it had to take Musa Zakari to come out to rescue. Now it's a corner kick for Mediama Sporting Club. Corner being swung in there, but this time it's been punched out by Musa. Stolen play for Mediama Sporting Club. Still it's the right hand side working for Mediama Sporting Club. Ball has been booted out, but center referee Ibrahim blows a whistle to halt proceedings as Prince Owusu, Mediama Sporting Club player, is down. And the medical team go onto the pitch to help on the player down there. That is Prince Owusu. Might be in some pain. Some fans here not really liking what they are seeing. Their team Samatex have put up so far. Been difficult for them to be able to show their attacking prowess up front. And the midfield pair between Kweku Owusu and Abdul Latif not really working in shape for them. Many a times the passes are either overhit or not well calculated, not reaching to their colleagues up front. We restart the game, and Sewanu finds Okra. Sewanu gets it back, looking to send in a long one. Spotted a run coming from Okra there, but You see if Mubarak clears it out. Gonna be a throw in for Samatex. William sends it across there, but no one there to deal with that. Straight to the goalkeeper of Mediama Sporting Club, Sanmed. Done 40 minutes here in the Nsenkyire Stadium, and the scoreline is Samatex 0, Mediama Sporting Club 1. Safiano Osman is the goal scorer for Mediama. Owusu. But there comes Richard Apia. Still keeping it in play. Richard Apia still moving into the 18-yard box. There was a shout there that has been triggered. And what is Koko Owusu thinking there? Sends the ball back, but this time they clear it. The ball and the referee whistles. Going to check up on Richard Apia. And the medical team are already on the pitch to check up on Richard Apia. It's been very, very difficult and tall order coming from Samatex, dealing with the wingers of Mediama Sporting Club.
Well, looks like an unfair challenge, but that should pretty much be difficult. That was good ball control, came through nicely, and then he wanted to take 1, 2, 3 players on, and I think one of them stepped on the foot. I think it was Owusu. And he's off the field for now. Apia definitely will be joining the colleagues on the field very soon if he can stabilize their pain, as it were.
He's a tough lad. He'll get it through. You see him running down the touchline, and medical team still aiding him. And there comes Fatal. Sends the ball back to Mubarak. Sif. Kweku Owusu. His pass couldn't really get through. But Saki will clear that one. Owusu. The ball for Samatex. Now comes Samatex and Ofori's pass. But eventually Samatex still in possession for the ball. Ofori finds Siao. And still Samatex trying to see if they can get through, but Kodia was finding it difficult to get through then. No one was really aiding him on that line to see if he can get someone, but it's been very difficult for Samatex. Mediama getting the throw. Now it's Samatex having the ball now, and there comes Abdul Latif. Latif finds O2. Fatal reading that, clearing that, and it's going to be a throw in for Samatex. Fatal has that one. That's Richard to Fatal. Fatal balloons that one. And there comes Joseph. Joseph leaves it to Sawanu. Now it's Sawanu who finds Manuel Siao. There was a contact there, but the referee stays hold on, and by this time referee whistles, and it's going to be a foul for Samatex. Confirmation there of additional time being added on is 3 minutes. There comes Samatex. The left hand side, Ofori finds Latif. Latif also spread the play to the right hand side. Comes O2. O2 searching to see if he can get someone to pass the ball. A Samatex player gets brought down there and quickly effects the free kick. There comes Osu. Osu spread the play to the left hand side. Let's see what Samatex across in, but a shot from Osu, and what a save there from Sunday, but a rebound. Couldn't really wrap his foot to get that connection. But that was some snapshot coming from Kweku Owusu, and additionally, what a save there from Sunbed. That's the snapshot there, but look at that save reaction coming from Sunbed, and that rebound from the Samatex player. Kofi Asamoah couldn't really get through.
Injury worries for Mediama at the stage. Richard Appiah goes down again, but point blank save.
You've got a great idea. GoDaddy has the perfect domain name to go with it. It only takes a few minutes to register one with over 500 extensions to choose from. Take your idea online today.
We must see some positivity in the drive of Samatex, maybe after the first half. They've been trying to probe, but all to no avail.
Oh, that was
the shot there. And goalkeeper rose to the occasion. Kofi Asamoah had wanted to connect back, but it was a bit too strong to do that. It looks like Mediama have brought on Nana Kofi Babel. I would want to believe that Richard Appiah could not make it back after he limped off. Oops, long ball in by the goalkeeper, but Mediama is in trouble. Their goalkeeper is down just after kicking the ball. Yep, referee saw that. Just after delivering that long kick, goalkeeper went down. He's clutching the back of his thigh, and your guess is as good as mine. What kind of injury that is?
The thigh injury there could be a painful one. That could be maybe a muzzle pull there.
Yeah, it could be. But just when he delivered that long ball, he clutched to his thigh and he went down.
Just hoping that he's okay to continue, as the fans are also watching.
They've loved it.
Yeah.
They're not showing signs of excitement because Samatex is down by 1.
Obviously, if you are coming from Samra Boy and Samatex is playing at home, and seeing the goals, you are down by a goal, you see the fans will be quiet unless they see something coming from their team.
Goalkeeper definitely is in pain.
Yeah. So that's the scoreline. So Samatex 0, Mediama 1.
Yep.
This is the 2026 edition of the Nsenkyire Cup. I must say,
Kofi Babel has joined his colleagues on the field. This was the shot, and that was the save.
I know what, Prince. I was thinking that the shot should have taken a bit of a curl to see how Salman could work on that. But I think that was a straight shot to Salman, so he was able to react to that. I'm sure maybe Samatex should be getting in with those kind of snapshots to see if they can get something past the Mediama Sporting Club goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper is down again. Goalkeeper is down again. Meanwhile, referee signals the end of the first 45. But Salman is in trouble.
Yeah. Salman is in trouble there, and I just hope if he can continue the second half. But let's see.
Yeah.
Well, it's been an interesting first half that we've seen between these two sides, Samatex and Mediama Sporting Club, and there you see on screen Salman still receiving treatment on the field. The medical team are there to help him out. Just hoping that he'll be okay to continue for the second half. And the fans too are here, eager to see what happened next. But here at the Nsenkyire Stadium, it is FC Samatex who are trailing to Mediama Sporting Club. At the end of first half, it's FC Samatex 0, Mediama Sporting Club 1. We'll be back with the second half. Here we go. Center referee Ibrahim blows his whistle and the match is underway. Mediama having a kick-off. Emmanuel Owusu spread the play. Fancies that there, but the flag is up and it's off Salah Anochi. Also visionary pass there, but Anochi moved too soon. Was flagged offside. Into Samatex, and what could Samatex do with his ball? Abdul, a nice pass there from Abdul, and this could be good, but the flag was up. Offside. Interesting move there from the Samatex players, but that was very close there. But Kofi Asamoah, assistant referee, says enough.
Build up for the attack would do. Again, both coaches are using different sets of players for this game. First header goes up using the flanks to advantage. Decent cross sent in, and that was the response from the header. But the game will continue. A quick turn, and he had to take the rich experience of none other than James Sewonu. Carefully coming forward, looking for the options as they come through, and that's the pass laid on. Can he get a shot in? He does. Oh, good marksmanship. Safiano in the right place.
Man was able to time his run, and that was a lovely run there. And look at that for a placement of a shot from Osman. That pass was very sweet, coming from a Mediama player. Spotting number 29 jersey Kingsley Braille, spotted around coming from Osman. Pass is sweet, just as the placement from Osman. Good goal from mid
control through the middle, and it could be an opportunity for the goal scorer yet again if he can get his foot on it. The shot is delivered. Musa in the right place at the right time. The goal for Mediama. They win for themselves a corner kick.
Yeah, the build-up was good, and Richard Appiah had that shot. It was straight to nice cross there by the header. Not that direction he was searching for. Not the accuracy good. The delivery was pinpoint, but the header, yeah, he lost his bearing there, and the accuracy was not on point.
Mashed out by Sewonu. Here's Appiah sending the cross. It goes over the top. It would be an advantage of a corner kick.
Yeah, you see what Appiah located. Emmanuel Anochi at the far side. You can see that calling for that pass. But that was a good reading there coming from William Otu. Sensing danger. Right hand side. There comes Okra. Okra's pass was overhead there, but Samatex get it down again. There comes Latif for Samatex. Still Samatex with the ball. Owusu gets it. Owusu's pass is
Again,
straight to the
Owusu
goalkeeper.
looking for players who are free to send the long passes to them, but he's got one on his right, one on his left. He opts for Richard up here. Good tackle, but here's a shot on target. Oh, he went for placing and not the drive.
Sporting Club, and that should have been a goal for Prince Owusu. He had a time there to think of what to do with the ball, but the then quickly effects the free kick. There comes Owusu. Owusu spread the play to the left hand side. Let's see what Samatex across in, but shot from Owusu, and what a save there from Sunmed, but a rebound couldn't really Sunmed. And that's the snapshot there, but look at that save reaction.
Way air the crowd. Oh, change for that. You have a borehole at home, but can't drink from it because your water is unclean. Or even with your regular tap water, this reverse osmosis water purifier will make it clean enough for you to drink. I have an audible operating machine. You can put your child lock on in case you don't want the kids to tamper with it. The claim quite good to say. After the end process, you just say ever sonne swamayana. Umia yana blue light no aso. Now won't you know so after 10. Wow. Ubetumi akọ Junction Mall and now say Achimota Mall. Match buy shops a woho.
the move. That is Mediama Sporting Club would want to ride high at the expense of Samatex. And due to the injury to Salman, the goalkeeper, they've had to bring on Felix Che. Samatex are also making a few substitutions of their own. Isaac Affo joins the team on the field. Akwesi Sapong has also done that, and then I've seen Samet Che also joining the Timber Giants. So we should be good and ready to go for the second compartment of the game. Mediama still lead by 1. Here we go with Samatex playing from right to left in the green jerseys. And it's the first incursion. Referee gets in the way. Drop ball situation. Advantage will go for Samatex. There we go. And it's the first incursion by the Timber Giants. Can they get a decent crossing? Win a corner, first corner kick in the very first minute of the second half.
Yeah, that shows how Samatex are eager to get the equalizer. That's just inches wide, get in at the back of the net. But effect the corner. Samatex sends in a low drive, but defense is good there to clear that. Latif sends the ball back and finds a Samatex. As James Seweno, cross blocked there by Mediama Sporting Club player Prince Osu. It's now going to be a throw-in for Samatex.
Isaac Affo takes the throw. He played well in the first game, although they belong to the losing side, or he was on the losing side when Samatex played against the Togolese. And now it's a surge forward by Mediama, running very fast, gets to the ball as it were. Now can they get a decent cross inside the 18-yard box? They do. Good ball control. Can he latch onto the shot? Oh, he decides to send back a back pass, but there's nobody there. All cleared out by Samatex, and it's a thank you very much gift to them. Can they take advantage? Fatau on guard duty. Now looking for the cross. It's Williams' cross. It's headed away by Captain Yusuf Mubarak. Kingsley Bry, wonderful pass. The chase is on. Emmanuel Anoche tidied up nicely by Owusu in defense. A lot of action in the first few minutes of the second half. Maybe a sign of a lot more to come. It's been a crisscross, a ding-a-dong affair. Quick move, but unfortunately that pass was a bit too strong. Mubarak got there first. Che with an easy clearance. Carefully holding on to the midfield as they put their passes together. Akwesi Sapong's last pass, well read by Prince Owusu. Switches play to the far side. Not the best of ideas though, got it all wrong. Williams says thank you very much, picked it up, and it's now Samatex who will give the ball away. Received nicely by Yusuf Mubarak. Seems to be in some amount of pain.
Yeah. As I say, had that awkward landing on his arm there, and you can understand why he's screaming in pain. Medical team are there to check up on her, and that could be a very painful one for Seyao.
Well, he will go off and receive further attention, and I'm sure he'll join the colleagues shortly on the field of play. Meanwhile, Lakwesi Sapom taking a few pep talk instructions from head coach Nana Kwekujiman. Behind the ball.
Big Crystal Original. Get a pen you can rely on.
Mediama still with the ball. They're trying to open up the spaces of Samatex. Comes Fatal. It's been tripped, but still ball possession with Mediama. Sensing a drive, but that's off target there. That was coming from Anochi Manuel for Mediama. A while ago, he had a chance that was being blocked. Here comes Samatex. The ball to Sewonu. Now comes Latif. Latif was obstructed there in that process, and he wins a free kick for Samatex. Referee Ibrahim says free kick should be retaken. Sewonu finds Joseph. Joseph finds some space there at the right hand side. Looking to see if they can utilize it across. Vincent in, but straight to Felix Che. Comes out and gathers up that easily. Felix Chase comes in the second half as Salman couldn't continue, picked up an injury there. Throwing been done by Samatex. Here comes Latif. Afo changes the direction of the play, finds Joseph. Lovely pass there from Samatex, opening up the spaces there. Across being swung in, but that's just straight to the goalkeeper. Now, Mediama Sporting Club lose to break free there at the left hand side. And there comes Anoche. Good control there from Mediama, but good clearance there from Samatex defense. But in that process, player goes down, and it's going to be a free kick for Samatex.
Tidied up nicely in defense by Samatex. I mean, if you've got personalities, the likes of James Sewonu, the likes of Kofi Owusu, and you should know how important it is for the timely clearances. Goes a long way. As Samatex come forward, this time it's another of those long passes from behind. There's a run for it. Mubarak Yusuf got to the ball earlier, but the clearance wasn't the best. Samatex have an opportunity. Oh, they missed it. Faffed it completely. But that was a costly miss by Yusuf Mubarak. On a very good day, he's noted for the timely clearances. Let's see how Mediama will bounce back from that as they put pressure on their opponents, looking for an opportunity. The drive is from far, but not the kind of shots to worry goalkeeper Musa.
A moment ago, we saw that chance. Couldn't get through for Samatex. Too many touches there, but I have to give credit to the Mediama Sporting Club defender. Sticking out his leg to block that. Comes Samatex. Sapon. Looking to see that run there, but
that's a strong tackle. That's a strong tackle.
Tackle there from Latif.
Yeah.
And he's going to get into the books of the referee.
Really felt that.
Yeah.
There's a yellow card show to Latif. Oh. The studs were showing all the way.
Oh, Latif is known for doing this kind of tackles, not getting too much. He have a way of showing that robustful nature of his. Trying to work tirelessly in the middle for Samatex, but needs to be careful. Such tackles might warrant cards, as we've seen.
Game will continue as more opportunities are created in the second half. We've only done 54 minutes. There's still that one goal difference. As Samatex come forward yet again.
There comes Joseph. Spread a play to the right hand side. That's an awkward tackle there coming from Fatal, bringing down his opponent. And Samatex wins a free kick there. But that was some good play there coming from Samatex. Looking to see those spaces behind the defense of Mediama. And such intelligent.
But you won this so many times before.
Every dress be new wailing with Printex.
Deservedly so, he goes into the referee's books. He's been cautioned. And maybe the replay would give a very fair idea of why the referee brought out the card, because he went in straight for the man.
Yeah.
Didn't get anywhere close to the ball.
Some kind of misunderstanding there.
Yeah.
Referee showing the yellow card to the wrong person, and now he gets the right person. Fatal gets the yellow card. So the yellow card is going to Fatal. And it's going to be a free kick to Samatex. See what he can do with this. Maybe an in swing with a good delivery. There goes the delivery there, but the defense is alert there. Samuel with a shot from distance, but it's been blocked. So Mediama with balloon that, and Kingsley finds Owusu. Kingsley gets the return pass. He lays the pass up to his colleague there, but
timely clearance.
Couldn't really get through with that. And Samatex are looking to see if they can play to the urgency they need to equalize. The goal that Mediama Sporting Club scored. There comes Joseph. Joseph spread a pass there. The linesman raised the flag and is saying that Kofi Asamoah is offside. But that was some progressive move coming from Joseph Setre. Here's a ball playing defender, Joseph Setre. Ball goes back to Felix Che of Mediama Sporting Club. Sends in a long one. Sporting a run coming from Nana Kofi Babel, but Afo does justice to that. He gets the ball back from his goalkeeper. Good control there coming from Isaac Afo. He's been clipped down there in that process and wins a free kick for Samatex. And the referee reaching to his pocket. Then there's going to be a yellow card going to Emmanuel Owusu. And there you can see that good control coming from Afo. And Owusu had to just bring him down there. Isaac Afo, the captain for Samatex. Very experienced and strong lad for Samatex. The activity going on from Mediama's side, and it's going to be Kingsley Braye coming off.
Yeah, Braye has played his part and he gives way to Kelvin. See whether he can add his experience to the build-up for Mediama. Kelvin Obeng. Floated in by Afo. Nicely headed away by Yusuf. Two players in a clash there. I'm not too sure what Yusuf Mubarak and
bit of a misunderstanding going on there, but
Fatau.
Maybe the referee saw something before that tackle. Maybe there was a first foul there before we saw that Samatex player giving out that tackle, but let's watch here.
That was a trip from behind, or they were cluttered from behind by Akwesi Sapong.
There was a trip from behind, but maybe the referee saw that there was a foul before that. And that's what the referee, and look at that stern warning coming from the referee there, and that is centre referee Ibrahim telling Prince Owusu to calm down.
His stern nature reminds one of Pierre Colina.
Yeah. Very stern with his warning.
Yeah, with his eyes bulging out
there,
and his bald head. That's a free kick advantage. Afo once again. A bit too strong, but again, Che to the rescue. And picks up an injury of some sort in the process.
I was thinking that looking at how he calculated his steps there, if he took an awkward fall, then it's going to really feel that pain there, Felix Che. That was that cross there, and watch it, ball bounce, and as he land, some way, somehow, got a contact with a Samatex player, but the awkward falling could be a mess for him. And you don't want to be in this situation, especially when you see the league, the new season approaching.
Yeah,
you have some players that you don't want to see them getting into the injury list. Mediama Sporting Club are defending champions of the Ghana Premier League, and also they will be representing Ghana in Africa in terms of the CAF Champions League.
Game will go on. Fortunately, Che is okay, back on his feet. And game will restart. 63 minutes played. FC Samatex still trail by 1. There's Saki. Long ball forward. Obin goes down in the process. Referee says the game should continue. Samatex are looking to break through. Yusuf Mubarak, safety first. Now here comes Fatal on the far side. The swing play to the near side, which is good enough for Mediama Osei. Did very well, released the pass. Babil came in. And then on the far side now, spreading the game very well, Mediama. Still have the advantage as they come forward. He goes past one, goes past two, takes a slip. Game continues. And Samatex have the opportunity to clear out. He's got options, unfortunately. Yusuf Mubarak was the stopper on duty. Babil goes down.
Well, the problem with the Samatex is that they have the progressive nature, but when they get up front, they kind of lose ideas, not knowing what kind of pass to get through. They have some options up front there, but they're always looking at a one-way traffic. And, that is something, if they can watch closely, it can really benefit them, Samatex. But it's Isaac Afo. He fetched the throw. There comes Joseph. Joseph finds Che. Chase pass there to the right hand side. The chase is on, but Yusuf Mubarak. And Che offside, and it's going to be an opportunity for Samatex. Latif. Good way to spread a pass there onto the left hand side, but that is some good reading there coming from the Mediama Sporting Club player. Latif gets the ball, sends in across to the right hand side, but some good interception there coming from the Mediama Sporting Club player. Sending the ball back to his goalkeeper, Felix Che.
Timely clearance with the header, but they still love to push on. Doesn't go too far though. There's no follow-up on that. Careful build-up yet again by Samatex. Crowd getting increasingly impatient. They would want to see goals. They would want to see Samatex get themselves back into the game, and that doesn't seem to be happening, at least not immediately. Throwing, and Fatau effects the throw. Emmanuel, and then he goes back to Yusuf Mubarak. Mubarak will fall on Rich Saki. Felix Che, a long ball in. Samatex will have to defend. Babil does very well to get the ball back for Mediama. Here's Rich Saki, plays the 1 and 2. It comes to the near side. It's a strong battle for contention. Say out, gain supremacy. A bit too strong for Kelvin to get to.
Yeah, the intensity of the game have slowed down a bit. If it remains the same, then Mediama will be the happier side. Oh, they lose concentration there, and Mediama get the betterment of them. Send the ball back. That's some good way for Owusu to show off how tricky he can be. Wins a free kick for his team, Prince Owusu of Mediama Sporting Club. Saki's pass couldn't really get to his colleague, and there goes Samatex. A space on the right hand side. Let's see. A good defending there from the experienced chap, Yusuf Mubarak. There comes Emmanuel Anochi. Good turn there from him. Still moving on. Spread a pass to Prince Owusu. Mediama Sporting Club. Prince fancies a shot, but that is way off target there from Prince Owusu. Poor effort from him.
Not too sure what Nana Jiman, the head coach of Samatex, is thinking, but it looks like he's trying to use the long telling pass to the right hand side of the attack. Unfortunately, they always meet a certain Yusuf Mubarak, who has showed clearly that he's not taking his eye off the ball.
Yeah, there should be some change of plans there. Looking to see if they can change the direction of those long balls, but seems to me that the space is left at the left hand side of Mediama Sporting Club defense. That is where Samatex are looking to exploit. Patal finds Yusuf. Back to Saki. Saki sends in a long one. Masewoni is there. There comes Sapon. Sapon spread a play to the right hand side. Finding William Otu. Otu sends in a cross. And that is it. What a beautiful goal there coming from Samatex. Nice goal there. Look at the fans here at the Nsenkyire Stadium. This is what they were waiting for, and they can't afford to applaud. That is a good goal coming from Kofi Asamoah. He met that pinpoint cross and timed his header. That is a beautiful goal from Samatex.
Without a doubt. They've been pushing, they've been probing. And this time around, the cross that came in, Che was completely beaten. Che was completely beaten. They will go for a cooler, and of course the right time to cool off.
Yeah,
wonderful cross that came in.
Yeah.
And there was no way Felix Che could have reacted quickly to that.
Yeah,
too close to him. And Kofi Asamoah, the hero of the moment.
Yeah, Kofi Asamoah. That was a very good goal there from him. And you can see the fans here at the Nsenkyire Stadium. They look to have some smile on their faces.
Well, they've been sitting down for a while, looking all dull and glum.
Yeah.
And so they should probably lift up their spirits, at least for the remainder of the game. We're into the last 19 minutes. And head coach Nana Jiman will use the opportunity to polish a few of those rough edges. Let them know exactly what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, and what the difference should be. But it's good to see both sides on level pegging. They both lost on match day 1, and so match day 2 seems to be some form of coronation lift for either of the two sides.
Yeah,
it's 1-1, and we've got about 18 minutes or less or more to spare.
Yeah, we see how the couple of minutes left, both teams are going to treat the game. I say Samatex, who have showed some urgency in the second half. Was a brilliant goal there coming from Kofi Asamoah. Time his header, planted at that, beating Che. Cooling break is done. And that's the man, the goal scorer, Kofi Asamoah for Samatex. Yes, so Mediama kicks it. And now the scoreline changes. It's Samatex 1, Mediama 1. We've done 73 minutes here in the Nsenkyire Stadium. Yama effect the long throw. There comes Sapon. Time to spread a pass there to the right hand side, and this could be good. Oh, he fumbles and couldn't really get that on target, and you can see that body language coming from him. He looks so disappointed with that effort he did there.
And you remember earlier on, we made a comment about the fact that they're sending the long balls to that right hand side, and it's one of those occasions that got the goal for Samatex, and I think they would want to drill a hole in that right hand side to take advantage.
Samatex are looking to drill that right hand side. Ooh, foot high there, and the referee will just go straight to that saying there, but that's some good sportsmanship coming from Sewano there. It was unintentional, and you can see from his body language, looking to clear the ball, but get into the books of the referee. He couldn't escape that. James Sewano gets the yellow card. It's going to be a free kick to Mediama Sporting Club. Still center referee Ibrahim making sure that the right hand is done. Well, it's a free kick for Mediama and Musa Zakari. Trying to see if he can get his wall done properly before the free kick will be effected by Mediama players. They have Prince Owusu behind, and Emmanuel Owusu, the two Owusu guys. Let's see who is going to drill this. But before that, substitution needs to be made. Emmanuel Owusu coming out.
Well, a host of them are being pulled out. I see Fatau is also one of them, and Kobinamwa has joined his colleagues on the field of play. Desmond Bafo played in the first match, and he gets a sit-in for the second game as well. So Kobinamwa is on the field. Drive doesn't go towards the stipulated distance and direction. Welcome goal kick will be for Samatex. Quickly effected, and they are on the roll again. Trying to go through the middle. Complete miscue by Latif. Mediama say thank you very much. Player goes down, but he's back up on his feet, or say. Free kick quickly effected. He comes to the near side. Yes, or say. A little bit of a nudge from the back. Mediama have the opportunity, guiding it slowly as they come forward. Says long cross and it's fisted out by goalkeeper Musa. Not too sure why Kingsley Obeng would want to get into a fracas, sort of a fracas with the center referee, and there you see him issued out a warning once. Let's just hope that they are good enough to continue. Remember, tomorrow the competition comes to a close. Zakaria is up on his feet and he's good to go. Center referee Pierre Colina look-alike. I really loved his officiating.
Very firm.
And it looks like Zakaria says he's not too good. He's down again. That's Samatex are really sure that they've got a couple of individual young players who I'm sure we would love to see during the season. Musa is up once again, but he has played his part and Musa goes off. Yes, he's applauded. He's done his part.
Yeah. Musa Zakari comes out for Sabi. First touch from Sabi and Abdul Latif couldn't really read his bearings, losing possession to Mediama. Mediama still with a ball. Mediama, at this time Samatex. Say one who comes to the rescue there. Aqua has been brought down there and wins a free kick. Done 81 minutes here at the Nsenkyire Stadium, and it's Samatex 1, Mediama 1. Latif finds Sewanu. Sewanu also drifted to Joseph. Now back to Sewanu. Latif finds someone, but Afro gets it back. Locates Joseph. Good play there from Samatex, opening up the spaces. Now to the right hand side. Good play there from Samatex. A return pass there. Couldn't really get to anyone. Now it comes to the 10 for Mediama Sporting Club. Anoche finds Saki. Saki finds Owusu. Owusu get brought down, and it's going to be a free kick for Mediama. Referee telling someone to go out to have him checked. Now comes Mediama Sporting Club as they look to operate from the right hand side, but firm defending there from Samatex. They clear out. Now comes Saki. Finds Yusuf. Long pass there. Goes out of play. Sewani. They are looking to see if they can get through with the right hand side, but
Samatex were looking for the throw, but apparently it may have carried off one of them, and so the advantage will go to Mediama. Here's Mubarak. A 40 turn by Rich. And Mediama now on the offensive. Kelvin takes his position, trying to get into the 18-yard box. There's a switch. Is he going to deliver a shot from a distance? They're still going through. Crosses on, and then the header. That was close.
Yeah, very, very close there. And you can see that movement coming from the Mediama side. They love to drift to the width, left and right. And look at that cross there. Look, oh, that's a diving header there, but equally a good save coming from Sabi, goalkeeper for Samatex.
That's some brave goalkeeping.
Yeah.
Ball crosses the line for a corner kick. A corner kick that is welcome to Mediama. We're into the last 5 minutes of regulation time. And Samatex would have to be careful in defense. Ball is kicked away. Nicely controlled. This one now. And then it goes all the way to Che. Che comes in, and that was the danger. Asamoah goes down. Samatex will still keep their composure as they come forward. They're trying to swing their way through. Free kick. Good effort from Sapong. Tried to meander his way through. And look at the reaction of the Mediama players. They know definitely they are under some amount of pressure.
Yeah, Mediama are looking dangerously, especially with dealing with their defensive duties. Samatex have pushed up their agency level, and you can feel that. Now they have a free kick. Here at the Nsenkyire Stadium, the supporters and fans are beautiful scenes here. They're all here for the Nsenkyire Cup event.
Yeah, one of the few moments that puts fans, players together in a friendly atmosphere. And on any day, the ladies would not want to be left behind. They also love their football, they say.
Yeah. It's very interesting to see that, and very beautiful, must say. Seeing all genders here. No matter the age.
Yep.
Young.
What's interesting is that they've created a stand for the younger generation. So they don't go through the main gates. And they're encouraging themselves.
That fun there.
Which is good enough.
Yeah, I'm sure
that's what they need to encourage themselves, to also encourage the players on the field.
Yeah.
So you've got the ladies coming to the stadium. They come and watch both male and female football, and that's good enough.
Back on the pitch, and let's see that as Felix Che is up, and also giving the signal for a 4-man wall to be done. It's a free kick that in a very good positioning for Samatex. See Akwesi Sapon and his captain Isaac Afo, but Afo lifts it to Sapon. There has been some contention going on between the referee and Sapon, and the referee is telling Sapon to put it where I told you to. Now Sapon obeys. Free kick to Samatex. Now Sapon gets in the shot, but went in to bend that to the far corner there, but took a deflection. Corner has been swung in, but good defense from Mediama. Still Samatex. Che with a shot, but blasted wide there. Samet Che couldn't really keep that one on target. Now comes Mediama. Still the ball with Kofi Babel. He finds Saki. Saki spread play to the left side. And let's see what Mediama can do with this. The cross has been swung in. Owusu controls. Another good control coming from Afo. Afo's pass was not calculated there. 90 minutes is almost up, and 6 minutes of additional time will be done here at the Nsenkyire Stadium. Scoreline is still Samatex 1, Mediama 1. A very interesting game we've seen between these two sides. In the second half, it's Samatex who have upped their beat as compared to Mediama in this first half. Free kick to Mediama and Sabi, the goalkeeper for Samatex, looking to stay on his guard. A 2-man wall being done. Prince Owusu taking the free kick duties for Mediama. Sends in across. A header being connected. Sabi had a touch on that, but that was some good reaction coming from the Samatex defender. Ball goes straight to Felix Che. Felix finds player, and it's Mediama who will be looking to build up from the back, but they lose possession there. But that pass, and someone couldn't really get through. But a long ball there, and the chase is on. But that was a foul there on James Sewano.
James has been a stalwart in defense for Samatex over the last 2 days. I mean, he's one of the reasons why the team hasn't conceded so many goals. But Mediama, can they defend? For Samatex, they hope to get the last hooray before the 90 minutes is up. 90 minutes is up, and we are in time added on. An opportunity for them to go for it. Oh, he's pulled down. He was virtually pulled down. I thought the referee was going to show his card. Anyway, game continues. They still come forward. Still an opportunity in the game before the 90th minute mark as they try and go through. very difficult at this stage. Samatex will defend with everything they have. They get themselves out of trouble, and nicely done as they shift forward. Ball goes back again. There's Afo. Afo still with the ball, controls nicely, sends it back. The fans love it. Sawanu pushes it forward. Samatex is in a haste to join the attack as they go forward. Latif says, let's cool it, let's start the build-up once again. Here's Sawanu. Player goes down. Referee will have to give the free kick. Heavy fall by Ebenezer Okra. Free kick advantage to SC Samatex. Afo raises it into the 18-yard box. There's an opportunity. Player comes from behind. Obviously, it will be to a disadvantage. Felix Che now pushes all of them away. He's asking them to go deep. Long kick threading into opponent's territory. Picked up by Samatex. They will come forward yet again. Samed is still going forward. And it's the experience of Rich Saki and Co. that will prevent Samatex from going forward. Oh, that's a strange lunge there. Afo does well. Good ball control. And it's pushed forward. Is it within range? William chases after that for Mediama. And referee will give the advantage to Samatex.
Well, it's getting interesting.
It is.
So, Samatex are showing that they still want to push for the win. That is some hustle and tussle going on there between Asamoah and Desmond. But Asamoah wins. Free kick for Samatex. Six minutes been added on. It's almost done here. And that is a free kick to Samatex. Let's see what they can do with this. Sending across. It hit the post there. Still ball in possession for Samatex. Latif. In the corner for Samatex. The cross being swung in there. And this time still ball in possession, but the referee says, blows his whistle and brings an end to proceedings here at the Nsenkyire Stadium. And look here, Samatex players are just looking to see if they could have gotten the last kick there.
Okay, Abusia,
enti ochina sena medical catcher mono ochina ena utu se eye ne aye frɛ no amasiki Charlotte ama chema amasiki ochina ni birthday enti happy birthday in advance enko emfama amasiki amasiki oya da aka na me nka mfa nka ho but still u face no eluku baby face enti boys na mu hu na mo pesa mo gene number na mo hwe yi enye mo so nam no mo hwe yi am se ba ko kromu ade bo ba ko nan tu kromu a boys na mo ha adwe no enti o china sister ama ye be celebrate you na bibia atumi enso akoso kama na o china ayami ankasa madamfo Apau Godfred Opa inkese ba ko Apau o china your birthday nti ono so once again happy birthday in advance nti Apau o china e be do birthday na ma why ye be celebrate you na bibia atumi enso akoso kama nti yemfa nsi na o china yenhia na de aka bia no yentumi enso enfamra medi and Osman Joe Vardy the chief executive producer Ken Halid enso ebomachi dom na ne mede eye ehonsem no enso ebaaye ti yeguso ekrokrama o china ye betena sena fisu de aka bia no yatumi enso ede aba ti yemfansi wa ore yemfansi na nyambo a o china no de aka bia no yemfamra eti urama maminhwe wei mebeko Nsenkyire cap no yade a mediama ene side a ye frɛ no eye mediama ne side de enso ede eye mekyerɛ mediama ne boboku a ye frɛ no Samatex game no abana wiye na penalty shootout ena omo ebebo enti yenko ne enjoy penalty shootout no.
Having a word or two to the two goalkeepers, and now it's Mediama who will be having the first kick, and it's Yusuf Mubarak, captain for Mediama Sporting Club, will be having the first taste. So it's now going to be Yusuf Mubarak against goalkeeper Sabi. Let's see how Mubarak will lead by example. It's Mubarak against Sabi. Mubarak gets in. Oh, lovely done there by Yusuf Mubarak, sending the goalkeeper the wrong direction. Coolly planted there. That is a good taking penalty by Yusuf Mubarak, sending the goalkeeper the wrong direction. Coolly planted there by Mubarak. It's now the 10 of Samatex own Isaac Afo, a captain for Samatex. Now it's Afo against Felix Che. Let's see what Afo will also do. Isaac Afo against Felix Che. Afo, 1, 2, lovely penalty taken there by Captain Isaac Afo for Samatex. Both captains for both teams have delivered. Took some time for Afo, but he got it done. That is a lovely penalty taken by Isaac Afo for Samatex. Now let's see. It's now the turn of Kelvin Obing. Going to take it for Mediama Sporting Club. Kevin. That's coolly done there by Kelvin. Goalkeeper Sabi saw the direction, but he just coolly planted that one. But Sabi couldn't really get a hand on that. He was just close to getting on that, but Obin made sure that it got past him. Now Abdul Latif for FC Samatex. Latif against Felix Che. Let's see if Latif can make it. Oh yes, beautifully done by Abdul Latif. Just sending Felix Che in the wrong direction. Pick his spot and place it there. It's a beautiful penalty there taken by Abdul Latif. Calmly done. Now it's Felix Che against Sabi. Felix Che for Mediama Sporting Club. That is a coolie penalty taken by Felix Che. He stretched Sabi. Sabi saw the direction, but that is a penalty that is going to take a lot from him. Felix Che knew what he was doing. Now Felix Che gets back into the post to do the goalkeeping duties as Joseph against Felix Che. Now let's see what Joseph will have on this. Joseph. Oh, beautifully done there by Joseph Nsenkyire. And it walks straight to Felix Che to give him that. He timed his placement and he coolly plants that one there. Felix Che cannot do nothing about that. Now it's Emmanuel Anoche for Mediama Sporting Club against goalkeeper Sabi. Emmanuel Anoche. Emmanuel sends the goalkeeper the wrong direction, and that is also another beautiful penalty taken there by Emmanuel Anoche. Took his time, got his direction, and just coolly placed that one there. Now is the turn of Samatex, whereas Akwesi Sapon is next to take his penalty. Sapon against Felix Che. Akwesi Sapon, coolly done there by Akwesi Sapon. Look how Akwesi Sapon send the goalkeeper to the wrong direction. And just coolly planted that one, the corner there. Now is a turn of Prince Owusu. Of Mediama Sporting Club against goalkeeper Sabi of Samatex. Let's see Prince Owusu. Prince, goalkeeper saw the direction but couldn't really get his hand on that. Prince Owusu put some pace behind that ball, and yeah, he got a job done. That was a family taking penalty by Prince Owusu. Now it's Joshua Korea who is going to take this up for FC Samatex. Joshua Fuseni Korea against Felix Che. Here comes Joshua. Yes, he gets it done. Tricks the goalkeeper. Send the goalkeeper to the wrong direction. Now it becomes all 5 penalty taken by both teams. Chose to put it in the middle. Joshua. Now it's Richard Saki, defender for Mediama Sporting Club, against goalkeeper Sabi. Now let's see what Saki will do. Saki, coolly done there by Richard Saki of Mediama Sporting Club. Saki scores. That was a good penalty there taken by Richard Saki. He took his time to place that penalty. Now is the turn of Ebenezer Okra. And he scores. Beautifully done by Ebenezer Okra Aqua. And now that is a coolly penalty taken there by Ebenezer Okra Aqua. Now, all players and all the teams have done 6 penalties each. And it's now the turn of Kobina Aqua for Mediama Sporting Club. Kobina! Oh! Goalkeeper had a direction, but Kobina Aqua made sure that Sabi cannot get on that. It was just traveling smoothly, keeping it out of reach of goalkeeper Sabi. And it's a good goal. It's a good goal coming from Kobina Amua of Mediama. Now Samet Che for Samatex. Can he make it a 7 for Samatex? Samatex against Felix Che. Samed. Yes, he makes it count. Samatex scores, and he can afford to smile there. Look at that celebration from him. Samatex against his fellow brother Felix Che sends him wrong direction, and oh, what a beautiful penalty taken there by Samatex. Now goalkeeper Sabi looking to see if he can get something out of this. Desmond Bafo against goalkeeper Sabi. Desmond, yes, he gets it done. Desmond scores. Desmond calmly gets the job done. And that is Desmond's penalty. That's a good penalty there from Desmond. Look, other supporters there, they're also saying that penalties are still ongoing. They're having some chat there, but it's not a 10 of James Sewonu for FC Samatex.
You smell so good. What fragrance did you use?
James Sewonu also scores, and it's now 8 penalties taken, and all 8 penalties have been scored by both teams. Now it's the turn of Miriama Sporting Club. There comes Miriama. Let's see if he can get it done. Yes! The goalkeeper had a touch on it, but slips out of his hand and gets to the back of the net. Oh, and look at the fans here. They thought for a moment goalkeeper Sabi had it covered, but oh, let's take a look there. Goalkeeper Sabi had touchback, and another the back of the net. Now there comes William O2 for Samatex. Let's see what William O2 will do for FC Samatex. William O2, yes, he gets it done for Samatex. William O2 scores. Penalty still goes on and on as William O2 also scores his penalty. Now the onus falls on Osei Yao for Miriama. Let's see what Oseyao will do. Oseyao. Yes, he gets it done. Oseyao scores. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong direction. There comes Oseyao's penalty. That is a beautiful penalty taken there by Oseyao, making it 10 for Mediama. Now is the turn of Kofi Asamoah for Samatex against Felix Che of Mediama. Kofi Asamoah, oh, and he falls, and Felix Che stops that. Kofi Asamoah missed it, and that is it. Mediama Sporting Club gets the job done through Felix Che. He really anticipated well, dived and stopped Kofi Asamoah's penalty, and that is it. Felix Che becomes the hero for Mediama Sporting Club.